How's it going, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. And today I'm going to be doing my review, giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on the Stranger Things final. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. It could either be really, really long or it's going to be on the shorter side, just kind of depending on what comes to my mind and what I want to talk about. For those of you that don't know, I don't script these out or anything, or really even think about what I'm going to say before I hop on the camera. I just go. So, yeah, let's dive into this. First, I'm going to give my, overall opinion of the final season, and then I'm going to give my, series, I guess, rating. I'll give a series rating. So, overall, for the final season, I think I'm going to give it, I'll give it a 5 from me. It was pretty average. There was a lot I really enjoyed about this final episode, but at the same time, there was a lot I didn't enjoy and a lot that didn't really make sense. One of the things that really didn't make sense for me in the final battle, was the Demogorgons, all the way, even in previous seasons, in season 2 and 3, and I think maybe even in season 1, when they've shown Vecna, 11 banishing Vecna to the Dimension X, so not the Upside Down, but Dimension X, we see that there's Demogorgons there and things like that. But during this final battle, you see 0 Demogorgons. It's where are the Demogorgons? There are none. And so it didn't really make sense. Or the mini Mind Flayer from season 3. But I guess, maybe that one makes a little bit more sense for it not being there because, we have the big Mind Flayer. And so, or the bats. There's a lot of animals there, and, species and creatures that they went up against in, throughout the seasons that just weren't there in the final battle. And you would expect Vecna to be using those forces to try and defend himself and the bigger Mind Flayer, and they just weren't there. It doesn't make any sense. The entire time our team is walking through Dimension X, they just don't show themselves. It makes no sense. Another thing that was I really didn't like, and this is being super discussed online right now, is I personally feel like this show took no risks. It took no risks whatsoever. Everybody's saying, everybody expected her sister 8, I think her name's Holly or something like that. I'm not even sure her number. Super forgettable character. Everybody expected her to die. No one, expected her to make it out. But then, the big discussion point online right now, besides the whole Will coming out scene, is 11. Did 11, survive and stuff like that? I interpreted it, at the end, as, her surviving, and I was, because I could have swore there was a scene where Mike, heard the speakers or something, and so he took that as a sign. I could be wrong, I could be interpreting it wrong, but he took it as a sign of her being alive, and so that's why he told the crew at the end, and then we get that scene. And so I don't know. I think this show, I was hoping for more deaths. I really was. I was thinking that Dustin was probably gonna die, because I was thinking of okay, so I was thinking that Nancy and Jonathan were gonna end up together, or Nancy and Steve were gonna end up together, so they weren't gonna kill any of those characters off. Then I was thinking Hopper's not gonna die because we're gonna have the Hopper and Joyce thing, which we did get, that I really enjoyed, and then from there, I was they're not going to kill off 11 because they're going to do 11 and Will, or 11 and Mike. They're going to give them their happy ending. And Will, they're not going to kill him because, he's had a pretty tragic story this entire time. And so, everybody wants to see Will get his happy ending. And so, they had some, I'll give them this. They had some balls in the sense that Mike and Eleven didn't get the happy ending is like, oh, they got to live together and like live happily ever after. Like they still split up, they're not together, so there's not that. But I just don't think she's dead. I think she's still alive. I would have liked it if we would have maybe like actually killed Eleven in like a different way. Maybe have like Vecna like kill her somehow or something like that, and then have Will finish the job for the crew or something like that. I also really enjoyed that speech between that little pep talk that Hopper gave Mike at the end. I really enjoyed that. The epilogue was all right. I didn't really care for Jonathan's like fucking capitalism crap. Like that scene was stupid. I can't remember. No, I didn't. I was thinking maybe I skipped that part, but once she started talking about that, but no, I didn't. And so we kind of have a nice little send-off there with Nancy, Robin, Steve, and Jonathan. And they're sorry if you my dogs are starting to bark outside. Sorry if you can hear. And then we get one with Dustin, and they get invited to a party and stuff. And Dustin's valedictorian and like all this stuff. And ultimately, guys, like I said, I give this final season a 5. It was kind of deflating. There was some cool stuff, but I don't really think it's anything you have to rush out and see. And honestly, if you haven't even seen Stranger Things, I think watch to season 3 and stop there. I think that's actually a really good ending. You can go to season 4 if you're really interested in the Eddie stuff, because I really liked Eddie. Probably one of my favorite characters through the show, and they just killed my boy off in season 4. And it sucks that he appeared in season 4. I would have really loved to see his character like appear more, but yeah, he only got 1 season, which is unfortunate. So you could watch the season 4 if you really want to see the Eddie stuff. But if you haven't seen Stranger Things, I think watch the season 3, and I think it's a great end. Like honestly, the way it ends in season 3. But let's see, overall, so I gave season 1 like a 9-10 territory. Like that's really good stuff. Let's see, season 2, in my opinion, it's above season 5, for sure. It's above season 5. So I think I'll probably give season 2 like a 7. Same with season 3. Well, no, I think, because I rate season 3 above season 2. And I know a lot of people don't do that, but I personally do. Just because I think the Billy character is funny and stuff like that. Like, not funny in how he, like, bullies people, but, like, just how, like, the women are, like, attracted to him. And he, like, does that pool walk. Like, seeing, like, the aura they give that dude. It's just hilarious. So I think we'll probably go with a 5 for season 2. Or no, we'll go a little bit above. We'll go 6. It's slightly above average. Season 3 is a 7. And then, I mean, season 4, we're back up there in that, 8-9 territory. And then, season 5 is just flat. So I think overall the series probably gets a 7. It's above average, so if you're interested in watching it, I say give it a watch. But like I said, go to season 3, and if you want the Eddie stuff, watch season 4. But it's not like, if you didn't see that character to begin with, it's not like you're missing out, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my review for Stranger Things, guys. I say, yeah, overall the series is a 7. I don't think it's going to be it's not a Star Wars, it's not an Avengers Marvel thing. It's not something that's going to be remembered like people want it to be. It's not an Alien, and it's not any of those. People think it is. I just don't think it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll have to see with time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did post a Wonder Man review or trailer reaction, but for some reason it wasn't able to be viewed because there was some copyright stuff in there. So I'm going to have to figure that out and re-edit it, and I'll get that posted for you guys. I was supposed to go up before this, but this ended up going up before that because of that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.